Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it is 2023, but I have not filmed my skincare favorite discoveries from the year 2022, so I thought, what better time to do it than now? I only have about six or seven skincare discoveries from this year, but they are really good. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is actually a device. And I have been hinting at this device for a while now. I have been using it now for 3 months. This portion of the video is sponsored by Zip Beauty, so I really appreciate that. And I will tell you that when they first sent me the device, I did not agree to a sponsorship. I never do with something like this until I have tried the product for a good amount of time and say to myself, yes, I really do like it. I think this is worthy of it. Then I will agree to it. I feel like that's very important for me to preface because I do that with all of my sponsorships. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about Zip Beauty and the device that is right here. And then I will cut away to a demo so you can see how I actually use it. But this is a very compact, very lightweight, very beneficial nanocurrent and microcurrent device. So nanocurrent are tiny little electric currents that are actually in sync with the human body. And then you've also got microcurrent. So to me, it's the best of both worlds. And this device is used to tone, sculpt, lift, tighten. As I get older, I feel like I need all of those. Gravity has kind of taken hold of some areas of my face, and I felt it was time to incorporate a device like this that will help with the nanocurrent and the microcurrent tighten and lift and sculpt my face where maybe there's a little sagging going on. This is FDA cleared for facial stimulation and over-the-counter cosmetic use. It has results that will last 48 to 72 hours, but they are also results that can be seen instantly in a lot of cases. And this can be used 3 times a week, which is recommended, all the way up to 6 times a week. They do not recommend using it every single day, but letting your skin rest a day in between treatments is not a bad thing. I personally use this every other day, and I choose to use this in the morning because while the results last 48 to 72 hours, I do feel like I get an instant lift, and I like to see that throughout the day. You can definitely use this at night as well, but I personally choose to use this in the morning every other day. When you purchase the Zip GX series, you get a full bottle of the golden gel. So this is a gel that is needed before you use this device, which I'll talk about in the demo. It also comes with a travel case, a charging cord, and a nice cloth to clean the device after you use it. It has an app, which I'm going to show you in the demo, that makes it extremely easy to use. It is synced up with your app and basically tells you exactly what to do, when to do it, and where to do it. You cannot go wrong using this device. It is very user-friendly. There are 27 different treatments on the app that you can sync your Zip to, or you can just freeform it, which I'll talk about in the demo as well. I am so happy to be able to bring you a discount code of 25% off a Zip device. And the code is MandyZip. I will have it on the screen and down below. This is good for the month of January and is also good in the US, UK, and international. So I'll have all those links down below. I have been, again, using this for 3 months and I've really enjoyed it. I very much look forward to using it. I feel like my skin has liked it. I feel like it is what it says it is. It's something that tightens and lifts and firms. And it's just another little bit of a push in the right direction for my skin as I get older. I'm 42, if you didn't know. So let's hop into the demo so I can show you this and how I use it. And then I will talk about my other favorite skincare discoveries of 2022. All right, so let's put this Zip into action. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use in conjunction with the app. First, we need to put on the conductive gel. So I'm going to be using the Zip Golden Gel. This one has 5 growth factors, peptides, 24 karat gold, all the good stuff in the gel. You can even leave it on after your treatment for as long as you want to as like a skincare product. So I'm going to be putting this gel, which is necessary when doing this treatment, everywhere that I will be doing the treatment, which is going to be my entire face and my neck. I'm even going to go under my eyes. Anywhere the device is going to touch your skin, the gel needs to be. I make sure to put it all the way to my hairline, everywhere in between, and again, down my neck. Usually 4 pumps Does the trick. I'm going to open my app and go through all of the treatments that are offered. You can do treatment plans where it basically tells you exactly what treatment to do on what day, how many days to rest in between. My favorite is the instant gratification. So you click on that, hit start treatment, turn on your zip, and that beep tells you that it is successfully synced with the app. I'm gonna skip this. This is telling you to put your gel on.
This treatment, it's perfect.
And I'm gonna start the treatment.
You're going out. So
up and out.
So you start right down here.
She shows you where to start.
I'm gonna move up, always
all the way up and out. And then you feel a vibration. So until you feel the vibration, you just keep going up and out, and then you keep going. So the vibration tells you when to stop, and you're gonna stay on sync with the app. And I can feel the current, but it is not painful at all. And it's kind of free form as long as you go up and out. Staying to the side of the neck. I do not want to put it in the center over my thyroid. She tells you what you want to avoid, what you want to make sure you get. This is the founder, by the way, of Zip. Your muscles might contract a little bit, but that's normal. And again, it is not painful. But again, when in doubt, up and out. Okay, did you hear that beep? That means you stop and you go over to the other side, follow along with the app. I'm gonna finish up real quick. Now, I will say, you know your own face better than anybody. And on this side, my jowl area and my cheek area right here needs more help than on this side, whereas my eye area on this side needs help more than on this side. So I kind of make up for that depending on, the freeform or the treatment, because I can be a little more freeform on this side. I concentrate more on the lower half of my face than I do on the eye area and the forehead, because I need it more. It kind of helps the results be more symmetrical. Okay, so it beeped a second time. I am all done. The only thing I will say about how I will tend to use this differently is right after I get Botox. I do get Botox, I do not get fillers, but when I do get Botox, I get it in my crow's feet, in my 11s, and in my forehead. So for a few weeks after I get Botox, I will not use the zip on those areas. I will just freeform it. You don't even have to use the app for that if you don't want to. You can turn the zip on and it will give you 36 vibrations. So what I do is I will just work on this area, which is the area I need the most work on anyways, and my neck, and I'll do 36 vibrations on each side just for the first few weeks after injectables, and then I go on per normal with the app. There are some contraindications that you might want to look up on the website. I know a lot of people wondering, can I use this? Can I not use this? Depending on lots of different factors. I know the main factors are like if you have any cardiac implants, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, if you are going through chemo or have cancer. Again, I have a 25% off code. I will have that down below with the link if you're interested in this. 25% is a very generous code and every little bit helps. So all of that information is down in the description box. Let's talk about my other skincare favorite discoveries from this year. So much of my skincare are products that I repeatedly purchase. So if you see my routines, you're gonna see products that I've been using for years. But there are about 6 skincare products that I discovered in 2022 that I have absolutely adored incorporating into my routines. The first is one that I've talked about a lot, especially if you watched my most recent AM skincare routine, and that is the Dr. Circule, maybe, Vegan Kombucha Tea Essence. And y'all, I am like scraping the bottom of the barrel. It's like right there. Usually you can tell that it is a bi-phase product, but I have so little left, it's kind of mixed on its own. But this is a beautiful, hydrating essence that I use every single morning. Since discovering this product and incorporating it into my routine, I don't go a day without incorporating an essence into my morning skincare for that added hydration. It has done wonders. If you've heard anything about the 7 skins method, It's basically taking an essence, hydrating essence, something like this, and pressing it into your skin, letting it kind of sink in for a few minutes, and doing that 7 times. Now, I don't do that. Sometimes I do it twice, but really I feel like once is the perfect amount of time to get the hydration that my skin has needed recently. And even in the summer, it's not too much. So again, I have used so much of this and I will definitely be repurchasing it. I've absolutely adored the benefits of hydration it has given my skin since using it. I probably should have started out with cleanser. Most of my favorite cleansers have not changed this year. However, I did discover a favorite cleansing balm. And this is one that is definitely luxury, but for me, the experience matches the price. So I'm not spending, I believe this is $67 on a balm just to turn around and it feel like something I could get at the drugstore. This is set apart. This is the Deviant Skincare Cleansing Concentrate, and I had to pull it out of my empties because it is gone. This is the second one that I have gone through in 2022. The first was the original version. This is the blue tansy version. I've not always been the biggest fan of cleansing balms. I tend to gravitate more towards cleansing oils, but this one is not heavy. It rinses off really, really well. And I think that's one of the reasons I've never loved balms in the past, because I was choosing ones that were a little too heavy and kind of felt like they left a film on the skin after I rinsed them off. This one absolutely does not. And even though I've gone through 2 this year, it does last a very long time. You do not have to use a ton of product to get the desired effect of removing the makeup and SPF. Really, I feel like if you are not double cleansing, you are not getting the full benefits of your skincare, because whether or not all of us wear makeup every day, we should all be wearing SPF every single day. And I feel like you need a double cleanse to really break through that SPF and get a very nicely cleansed face so that the rest of your skincare can go on and penetrate to the best of its ability. Love this so much. Luxury in a jar. I have 2 SPFs that I discovered this year, and I just cannot say enough about either one of them. One of which I am going to not spend a ton of time on because I've talked about it a lot recently, and it's the ISDIN Photo Aerofotona Ageless Ultralight Emulsion Broad Spectrum SPF 50. This is the tinted version. I do also think they have maybe a non-tinted version. This is a mineral sunscreen that is water resistant for up to 40 minutes. You do need to shake it really well. It has one of those shakers in there. When you can hear that in a product, it is signifying that it needs to be shaken well before every use. So shake it really well. It's a very lightweight formula. And even though it's tinted, it's more to just keep the white cast away, because out of all of my tinted SPFs, this has the least amount of coverage. The only thing I will say is that it does have added fragrance. If that is not what you want and you are wanting something that is tinted, then I would go with my other favorites, the Elta MD UV Elements or the Elastin Hydratint SPF. But this is the thinnest of all 3 of those. Again, has the least amount of coverage and works really, really, really well under every single makeup product I've ever put on top. This is my second bottle of this, which I started using last year. So I can technically say I used over a bottle of this in 2022 and I love it. Another one where this is my second tube is, and I'm almost positive I started using this in 2022, the Beauty of Joseon Rice and Probiotic SPF. I think this has gotten a lot of hype lately. I started using this, I feel like at the beginning of 2022, went through a tube just like that because I loved it so much and promptly picked up another one. This is extremely affordable. I have seen it as low as $10 a tube and it is fabulous. It uses some filters that are not really prevalent in the US. This is a Korean skincare company, and I feel like they're a little bit more advanced on their filters. It's so wonderful, and it has no tint. And I'm talking, it looks super white when you take it out. But when you rub it in, it disappears in no time and just leaves such a nice, smooth, beautiful finish on the skin. If you want something that is not tinted but works phenomenally under makeup, I would definitely look into this. The only thing I will say is that I do not believe this is water resistant or sweat resistant in any capacity. So if you are going to be doing that, I would not use this one. I don't think this is maybe a good one for you to use if you're going to the beach or the pool, but it is a great one under makeup. Only 2 more skincare products, and they're both moisturizers, and they're actually both very recent additions to my skincare routine as of November and December of 2022. But I like them so much that they definitely deserve a spot in this list. The first one you have seen me use on camera, and it's the Dermatology Soothe and Recovery Cream. I know the Dermatology Peptide Cream gets a lot of hype. I haven't tried that one. I'm sure it's fabulous, but I do feel like it is talked about way more than I see this one talked about. It has glycerin as the second ingredient, which is a great hydrating ingredient. Ceramides, vitamin E, cholesterols, cactus extract, which are supposed to help calm and nourish irritated skin. The marketing claims on this say it's great to use in combination with Retin-A. It is extremely lightweight, but it still gives a lot of moisture to the skin. So if you are someone who absolutely does not like the feeling of moisturizer on their skin, I know some people don't even use lotion on their body because they can't stand it. This is one to look into because it's very, very, very thin. It sinks in very fast, but it is still very hydrating. So I actually use this at night, but it could definitely be used during the day. No problems whatsoever because of how thin the consistency is. So I've really, really been enjoying this because I feel like it has done wonders at hydrating my skin, which if you can sense a theme, that's what I've needed this year. This one is the most recent, but I did start using it in December, so it is fair to put it in this video. It was sent to me, has no sway and never has on whether or not I talk about a product. And this is from the brand Osea. I think that's how you pronounce it, or OC, OSEA. And this is the Advanced Protection Cream. It's a 1.9 ounce jar of cream. And apparently they have made this new and improved. Now, I never tried the old one, so I can't compare the two, but this is, and I'm gonna read it because I don't wanna say anything wrong. It is a long-lasting marine moisturizer with the power to restore youthful-looking skin. It is their most nourishing cream that firms the skin, reduces wrinkle appearance, and promotes a radiant, even complexion. Clinically proven to instantly increase skin hydration by 121%. Sea minerals, amino acids, and biomimetic lipids synergistically deliver deep hydration for your best skin ever. So I'm looking at the ingredients, and it also has glycerin. It has some oils. It has jojoba oil, macadamia seed oil, esters. That one, it says esters. Rice bran extract, cottonseed oil, linseed seed oil, vitamin E, sunflower extract, rosemary leaf extract. But I'm going to tell you what this does for me. Despite the amount of oils it has listed in the ingredients list, I do not find this to be a heavy, oily moisturizer. It sinks in very, very fast. You don't need a lot. I've actually been using it as my neck cream too. And I have been using this for about 2 weeks straight as my nighttime moisturizer at this point. Maybe a little bit more. I feel like I got it mid-December. And I did not take it with me on a weekend trip this past weekend. And that is the first time I have peeled from my Retin-A and the cold weather in as long as I have been using this. So I can only attribute it to this because I haven't changed anything else in my skincare routine since I started using this. It is so nice. And when I got home last night, I felt super dry. We went to the mountains, so I was in cold air, high elevation. I was so excited to use this again, and I woke up with my skin feeling so much better. So I wanted to talk about this because it truly is a favorite discovery of mine. Thank you for sending this to me, but I will be repurchasing it myself when I run out. So just wait till you see my empties and my skincare routines. You're gonna see that I'm gonna keep using this. And they did provide me with a discount code. It's not affiliate or anything. It just helps y'all. So I'll put that down in the description box below. And then the final thing I'm gonna talk about is actually a skincare product. And I included this in a favorites video many months ago because this is my second one. Do you sense that other theme? I've repurchased a lot of these, and this is from Farmhouse Fresh, which is a smaller company that I've seen in like salons and gift shops and stuff like that. But they also have a very large online presence where you can order anything you want. And this is the Bronze Fox tanning drops. So I just got this one probably a week ago and finished up my first one. This lasts forever. I feel like the first one lasted me at least 6 months. And this is something I use in the summertime in conjunction with a self-tanner to kind of prolong the self-tanner use, because all you have to do is mix this in with whatever moisturizer you use on your body, and it will give you this really nice gradual tan. But in the winter, this is all I use. I haven't used an actual self-tanner in a couple of months now. I will just use this every other day or so, every third day, mixed in with my moisturizer, and it just keeps up a really nice, glowy, bronzy look on the skin without being too harsh, because I feel like sometimes, you know, really self-tanning in the winter can look a little fake, but this just keeps up a really healthy glow on the skin, and I really like it. And they have amazing body oils. I've talked about those in the past. I just got a body scrub from them when I ordered this to try to test that one out too. Really good scents and fragrance options within their body care. Highly recommend checking out that website. They have so many products. And that's it. Those are my favorite discoveries of 2022. I will have everything listed and linked, including the discount code for the zip. Don't forget about that down in the description box below. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.